Hey y'all, it's Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those that already do. I'm here to do a reading on the Caresha Please interview. I got some downloads for her and JT. I want to know what was her true intent by doing that interview, and how does JT feel about it, and also what is next for these two beautiful women. So I pulled for Caresha first, and the first thing that flew out for her was Temperance. That's a very spiritual card for me, even though it represents her being patient. But that card for me represents healing something. And this is the second time I did a reading for her, and I picked up something spiritual for her. And then, if I'm not mistaken, her first baby father, who was killed, well, unalived, I think he was a Sag too. So I pick up like somebody watching over her on the other side. But for this, JT's a Sagittarius. So I feel like her reason for doing this interview was therapeutic and healing for her. Particularly, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like she's been wanting to tell her side of the situation against JT. Then next we have the Devil, the King of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit, the Tower, the Knight of Cups. She's realizing, I think she realizes she's played a part in the dismantling of the group and the dismantling of the friendship, whether she wants to be it or not. The Devil also is Capricorn energy. That also represents someone just, having temptations, like having vices and restrictions, dealing with certain people, being materialistic, all about the money and not caring how you get it. Also, it talks about addictions. King of Pentacles reverses someone who gets money in not the best ways, but they get money. They have bad, unproductive financial endeavors. So in this reading, for the Devil and the King of Pentacles to come out, this talks about Caresha being really materialistic. She knows, like, she's telling her side of the story, but the truth remains, you chose this other lifestyle because you were super materialistic. You chose materialism. And also it talks about maybe her not following wise advice. It's a lot of earth energy from her. I don't know if she has earth in her chart, like Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, or she's taking advice from someone, because I picked up on that energy a lot, who's like a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So this also talks about Caresha maybe not following wise advice. That confirmation on that, because that's when the abandonment started again. Like, she was foolish in her actions, almost very ignorant and immature, and now she knows, you know what, I need more introspection. I should have really thought about this more. And it's like she's seeking like more wisdom about the situation. The number 14, 15, and 16 may be significant towards her because it came out in sequence. But it also, with this Tower, it talks about this causing like something big in her life. Talking about them not being how close they were, and also her doing the interview was something big. It's like she had a sudden epiphany. I feel like she's growing spiritually as well. She may not talk about it a lot, but I keep picking up on that with Caresha, like something spiritually happening for her. Well, obviously you attach yourself with the Diddy situation. You have no choice. She may go viral, or this talks about she may go viral in the future, or this interview has gone viral. I don't think it has, but it's something about Caresha going viral. I also feel like she knows she has great people skills, so she wanted to get her side of the story out, and she just, wanted it to be raw and emotional, and also she tried to be as sensitive and compassionate as possible. And I think in some way she feels like it's a peace offering to JT, maybe, or she's gonna get a peace offering from JT. It's like she's expecting something, but nothing too big when it comes to emotions. And at the bottom of the deck was a Hierophant reverse. This talks about something being not committed no more, and her not conforming. And I think she's okay with being free. Like, she wants to be free. Like, that's why she went up there and told her story. She was crying. The tears looked real. It really looked real. She wanted to tell her side of the story. I ain't gonna lie, with the devil coming out though, I don't feel like her intentions was as pure as she feels like. There's some kind of pessimism in her energy, like a distrust. As much as she would like to, you know, I want to tell my side of the story and be as pure as possible, I feel like there's some kind of hidden animosity against JT. I feel like if she was still dealing with Diddy and Diddy wasn't getting a downfall, she really wouldn't care that JT's doing her thing. I'm gonna be real with you. I think when she got with Diddy, she felt like her itch didn't stink anymore, and she didn't really look out for JT and City Girls as much, because she's like, I don't really have to do that anymore. I'm moving to another lane. And you kind of just left JT out to hang, because that means JT had to figure out what she was going to do outside of the City Girls. So I'm just going to be honest. So, for JT, literally what I got, the download message I got is, JT feels like about the interview is, it's the truth, but a bitch is dead to me. Excuse my French. Like, we would never go back to how we was. And she almost felt like Caresha was throwing her under the bus. Like, what I got was being thrown under the bus. The cards I got for JT is that she's so focused. How she feels about the interview is like, I'm so focused on my dream that is actually in action that I, you know, hey, she realized she had to make a decision between what she wants to do, what are her dreams, or this journey. And literally Six of Swords came out, and that's Aquarius energy. So it's like, I see you over there transforming, being in your feminine power. I see you going on this transformative journey. And JT got to the point where, what about my dreams? And she put her dream into action. And it was the decision she had to make. There may be something significant. How old are they? About, I don't know, she's 32. One of these women being 32 is something significant about them at that age. I don't know how old they are now. And lastly, what I got for her was Death and Rebirth. And in this deck is Joan Rivers. And she used to judge people fashion. I feel like JT, I don't know if she's done this already, but she may be picked to judge something with fashion. But also, this is Scorpio energy. So, Diddy's a Scorpio. I feel like the relationship that Caresha had with Diddy played a role on JT's side of things as well. And this talks about the Death and Rebirth. JT made this decision because I feel like she saw her and Caresha going two separate roles. And she made this transition. Like, she's trying to transition to something else for herself. But I feel like she's going to get picked to judge something dealing with fashion. I feel like JT is thinking, and not only was Caresha going on a transformative journey, JT was as well. So I don't even think JT hating about the interview. She does have some opinions about it, but she's all for them going on a feminine power ish, them both becoming the best versions of themselves they could be. So she's all for it. These two may travel together somewhere in the future, or maybe they should take a trip together. So what I have for oracle messages is, interestingly enough, at the bottom of the deck was lookalike. I'm getting one of these women may start looking like somebody else in the public eye, in the spotlight. They may start looking like someone else that's already famous. So I got something about someone being a mother. I know Caresha has kids. Also, there may be somebody, JT or Caresha, both of them may be getting messages from God, that the truth hurts. Someone considers somebody a bum. There's an artist. Somebody's going to be collaborating with another artist. Somebody's really into grounding. Somebody may be doing something that people may see as you're opening Pandora's box. Flip-flop. It may be something about someone having like a flip-floppy personality. Like, one minute you say you F me and then you don't. Someone connected to them could be a Cancer. Torn between two. I know I just got that with JT, where she had to decide between two choices. Torn between two. Something about secret children, hubby. Huh. That's interesting. And message from the universe and insomnia. And what's interestingly enough, these 3 extra cards flew out and talks about mafia, or that could represent somebody's family, someone wanting to be a boss lady, and love child. And that made me think about Diddy, because I think his last baby is called Love. I think that's her name. And secret children. So something about kids and these 2 women are connected, or somebody they're dealing with. And ultimately, I feel like these 2 split up because there was an unbalance, especially financially. Somebody may have felt like someone else is making more money or getting more financial opportunities. So, hey. I feel like these 2 still, it is something about 32. Let me see how old they is, because why does that number keep coming out? It's something about the age 32 for one of these women or both. I still feel like these 2 may be seen around each other, celebrating, hanging out, partying. Okay, she's 31. JT's 31. So, and Caresha's 30. It is something about the age of 32. Remember I said that. You're probably not going to remember it, but I'm not going to remember either. Spiritually, Spirit is telling these girls, you know, they need to love themselves and let themselves be loved. You 2 were more than friends. You were sisters. So this animosity, is it really worth it? I feel like both of these women are trying to be fearless and stand strong in their power. Someone really finds comfort in retreating and recharging, or this could be both of their energy. And also, Spirit is saying, see from a higher perspective about what's really going on. Like, is it really that bad to end that relationship? Because y'all family. So Spirit is saying they need to see it from a different perspective, and that may help them. So that is the messages I got for Caresha and JT. I wish them the best. I wish you the best. Bye.